gutsy effort, Neil, given that Bowen was out, a few changes.
Yeah, I'd give it 17 men that really had a dig tonight. Quality game of footy and put a lot of effort and energy in, but still fairly hollow feeling. You're out there to win. It's a tough game of footy. I thought Clint Greenshaw played well.
Tell us a bit about his night, Neil. Like they tested him under the high ball, and it was a big occasion for him.
Yeah, it was. Oh, look, he's an experienced campaigner. He's that's why we recruited him, and I thought he handled himself really well. He's a good support play. To push up on Rory for that try. That's what he does. I was very happy with his performance tonight.
I know you didn't get the result you wanted, but you feel like the quality of your performance has improved the last 4 weeks?
We were in the game, I suppose. The last 8 minutes, I think we were sort of 1 set out of 5 or 1 from 4. We come up with a couple of areas when you need to be in a game with 8 minutes to go, and we're a chance to snatch it there at the death, and they get a couple of tries on last tackle plays. You just got to be alert, especially that one they went 50 metres down our right edge. I think that's very preventable. Morgo a gallant effort to try and save the other one, but we need to not concede those 50-metre tries on the last play down the short side. So I mean, and that in the end, that's the game. Married in with a couple of errors at the back end of the game. So but you're right. That's probably our best performance, I suppose, intensity-wise in a quality game of footy. That both sides were going set for set. At the start of the game, high completion rate first half. Both sides, I think, up in the 90s. Very few errors in the game, and just a quality game of footy in conditions where you think both sides might be a little bit reserved with their pushing the ball around, but there was plenty of ball movement.
Bit of a blow or shame for Scott, wasn't it? He was pretty good tonight. Just that error.
He thumpers. He's not happy about that, but his game, and put it in context, he had a real strong game. He was. Our defensive commitment it's probably the best it's been too. Our line speed and contact. So that's something we needed to improve on, and we did tonight. But again, there's some small errors in our game we need to eliminate against quality opposition. And they were playing a good style of footy tonight.
Johnathan, just at the back end of that game, just small mistakes just cost you dearly. You just couldn't keep the pressure on. Yeah,
it did. Look, you look at the momentum in this game. Like, you get the game as going set for 4 sets, and you work yourself in a position to put a bomb up, and you get penalised when it's obviously wrong. His eyes are for the ball, and you go, well, what are the blokes looking at? And you say, well, that's 80 minutes later. You go, well, you lost the game by 2 points, but when you're going set for set, suddenly you just don't. You get a call like that. I go, well, how can I get that wrong? You go figure. I can't work it out. When Corey Parker's called through sports, he's saying penalty try possibly for making a tackle inside the 10. We don't get a penalty. Go, oh no, we got that wrong. It's play 3, tackle 3 for you after we made a line break. So they have a 2-minute break on a review situation where they go, oh no, there's nothing wrong with it. They went to the video and go, no try. There was no chance of being no try. Joel Reithmuller was nowhere near the try line. So what are they reviewing? I mean, they're facets of the game. You're saying, well, we've worked down there for an opportunity for a repeat set to score points, and on 2 occasions we don't get a reward out of it. Get it right.
How did you see that play, JT, when they called for the thing to review the penalty try? Took the wind out of your sails?
Yeah, it certainly did. No doubt that helped them out.
Just rested them up.
They were shattered. No doubt he was inside the 10. It should have been a penalty try or a penalty to us.
He's made the 10. I mean, again, they're crucial in the context. You go back to the game, you can say, yeah, we made some errors at the back end of the game. We need to be better than that. We do. But I tell you what, their momentum shifts when you make a line break and you go 50 and they're scattered. Give them a 2-minute break and go, oh, it's tackle 3 for you guys. Okay, righto. So it just takes that momentum away. And look, they've got to get that right. Daniel Anderson, please. They're basic calls.
JT, how's it explained? Sorry,
you're right.
How's it explained to you on the field that the Corey Park decision? How did they explain it to you? There was no ruling at all. Did they
said he made it back to 10.
So that's simple.
That's simple.
Anyway.
The other one where Ash is going for the ball, you see he's clearly eyes on the ball, hands up trying to catch it, and he tells me he pushes him in the air. Mate, he's going for the ball. Like that, you know, that's a repeat set for us. Get it right.
In a game where both sides made one error before half time, like, you've got to get decisions right. Like, it's that tight. You know, and in the end, I'll go back to it. Look, the game is for the taking with 8 minutes to go, and we made a couple of crucial errors. I go back to that. You've got to play the full 80 out, and you know, we didn't. And in the end, you know, 2 points short. But it was I think it was our best performance in intensity across the game of footy. You know, say 72 minutes of footy, it was very good for us, and we can turn up and do that week in, week out. We'll win more games than we'll lose. So we've got to take that as a bit of a lesson and move on. We get a week off. Some of our boys have representative duty, and we regroup for a home game against the Raiders.
I know you got the duck ball in the finals last year. Do you feel the standard for officiating's improved so far this season?
Yeah. But still, when it's in a tight game and you got, you know, Ashley Klein, who's been around for a while, like you'd expect him to get the calls right. No doubt about it, but, you know, like Neil said, the game was there for the taking and we weren't good enough. But clearly, you know, those decisions don't help us. We've been on the wrong end of the calls now for a while, and, you know, he's an experienced referee, he's got to get them right.
Neil, do you think you got any calls your way at all tonight?
Sorry?
Do you think you got any calls your way at all? Did you
get
any rub of the green? You just sort of...
There was one penalty, I think, in that first 30-odd minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was the only penalty.
Yeah.
So, you didn't get that right. So, but, and that's testament to leniency maybe on both sides, but he's still not, you know, I think that's the way the game went. Yeah, I thought, you know, but there's still, I'll have a look at a not quite square at marker penalty. Yeah, okay, they're, you know, I don't know about them, but anyway, I couldn't, the officiating, I just think they got a couple of things wrong, but that's it. But overall, I agree with Johnathan. I think the overall standard of refereeing has improved, that's for sure.
Injury-wise, are you okay? And how's Matt Bowen for...
Yeah, Matty's knee just didn't respond like we wanted it to. He had a bit of fluid on it, and it was a tough call, and he was honest about it. He didn't want to go out there and be playing at 75%, 80% in a game like this, and he'd really love to be out there, but thought we had to make the call, and Clint came down there for that reason. He had limited training during the week, and we'll get it looked at, and hopefully he'll be up and running and firing for our next game.
You missed me out there, JT, didn't you?
Oh, we're going to have to stop because otherwise you're never going to get your shirts.